Hello, my name is Mike Craddock and today we're going to teach you how to break in the NEO Inferno 3. Show you all the break-in methods that we recommend. Okay, so I've removed the foam from the carburettor just to protect any dirt getting in there. You won't need that again. A lot of people do put that in by accident and wonder why their engine's not starting. You get the bag that's in the transmitter box. This comes with 2 zip ties, the air filter, plug spanner, other spanners and your wheel wrench. So if you empty them out, you'll see you have a small ventura. This is to restrict the airflow, and this will help you break your engine in gently so that you don't over rev it and cause any damage to the piston and liner. You can take the fuel line off so it doesn't get in the way. So what you do first is you insert into the carburettor like that. Then you put your air filter on this way. It's already glued here, so you don't really need to put a zip tie through there. The air filter is already pre-oiled, so you won't need to do that until about an hour after running if it's particularly dusty. So you push the air filter on and you put a zip tie around the 2 seals, making sure the zip tie is around the two rubber bands. So you can see how the air filter is now. Make sure that's straight in line so it sits underneath the body shell. Then you get your pliers and pull that round into a nice position and zip tie it tight. So yeah, once you've put the zip tie on nice and tight, you should be able to lift the whole car up with that. Cut your cable tie off so it doesn't get in the way of anywhere. Put your fuel line underneath and replace that back firmly onto the fuel nipple. And that's ready for starting up and breaking in. You fill the fuel tank up full, it's up to the top. Make sure you've got a tuning screwdriver and a good charged glow starter. And what I do is I turn the idle up a little bit just to be higher. Don't touch any of the factory settings because you've got the restrictor in. It will run a little bit leaner because of the airflow restriction. So we prime the engine first. Fuel through the fuel line. Put the glow starter on for 10 seconds and switch your radio on. Make sure everything's working, all your trims are set in the middle. On the throttle trim, just open the throttle up a little bit, just to get a little bit more air in there. Turn it around so you're not got all the smoke against you. Don't over rev the car with the wheels off the ground. Set the trim in a normal position. The idle is a little bit low. I'll turn that up, adjusting this screw here. As the engine gets looser, it will pick up more. What you want to do next, you want to open the needle up. You want to do this for nearly a full tank, just running the engine like this. Don't get it too hot. Just fill the engine. Keep your hand on it, it's about the right temperature. Just want to settle the engine in with under no load or running. And then the next one we do is we'll go to a nice car park where it's free from people, and so we won't do any injuries to anybody else in a nice open space. And I'll show you how we do the rest of the braking. And to stop the engine, is just to squeeze the fuel line and that's it, that's your engine stopped. So we're at a park or somewhere that's safe, with no children around. I'm going to run the first tank without the body on, just gently round, and I'm going to limit the throttle for the EPA, so I'm going to turn that down so it doesn't go flat out. Not going over half throttle because you've limited it. Just gently round for the first tank. After the third and fourth tank, you can run it a little bit faster. And with the body on, it keeps the engine a little bit warmer. so you can get a heat cycle into the engine, most important. And you can see it's already performing with the restrictor already really well. So you carry on and do another 3 more tanks like this. Just gently running it round, not over revving it. So once you've done 8 tanks in total, adjusting the top end needle just a little bit to increase the performance. You still have the restrictor in there. Once you've done all of that, take the restrictor out, put the a new zip tie on around the air filter, make sure you can lift it like I showed you in the earlier part of the video. You should be able to pick the whole car up, and that shouldn't happen. Thank you very much for watching, hope you find this really interesting. Bully, say please.